Hi everybody, it's me, Seasonsoffandoms here, and today I'm going to be reviewing, recapping, / giving my messy thoughts on Riverdale, episode 18 of season 5, Next to Normal. This is the penultimate episode of season 5, and also the year's annual musical episode. Overall, I like this year's musical episode. Usually with the Riverdale musical episodes, they tend to be a hit and miss for me, especially like the first two times they tried to do a musical episode. But last year's musical episode, ooh, it was something else. If you see my reaction, you'll know how I felt about the musical episode. But overall, this musical episode, Next to Normal, was pretty good for the most part. Definitely, I enjoyed it, and yeah, it was just interesting to see. I guess how Betty and Alice in particular are dealing with grief and Polly's death and everything. And I feel like the songs of Next to Normal fit well with their situations, especially the songs they picked. I thought it was pretty good. Also, it really fit with the other characters as well. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed seeing the other characters sing this time around. It was interesting to me, and the songs are much shorter, I think, like they usually were. They have like short snippets. I mean, some of them were long, but you know, they were more like short snippets. That's what I say. Maybe that's why I tolerated it a bit more, but overall, yeah, I thought this was a good episode. I guess we'll start with the main storyline, and that is Alice. Oh my god. Madchen. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. But Alice's actress and also Lily as well, who plays Betty. They did really well this episode. Props to them, 100%. And also, you know, all the other actors, actresses. But I just, them two in particular, wow, they really pulled out the stops, I think, and yeah, since the episode was surrounded more by them anyway, they carried it, I think, and yeah, it was just interesting to see that storyline play through, and Alice having this imaginary like musical fantasy since Polly, Alice, and Betty did go to see Next to Normal, and it kind of related to them, and that's why Alice was listening to the soundtrack on repeat and that lot, and then just imagining this imaginary world, and that's how it fits to their situation and stuff. And yeah, just, you know, Alice having the, this, you know, imaginary fantasy about Polly and Charles. Like, I don't know why you know, like, watching the musical, I was like, how are they gonna fit like the brother like into this? But yeah, Charles, I'm just like, oh, okay, all right. Funny that Hal wasn't there, but you know, what are you gonna do? Then again, he wasn't really. Yeah. Anyway, moving on from that. But yeah, just, and Betty trying to help like Alice and you know, take her out of this imaginary world, and you know, saying that she's still here for her, and like for like Betty's here for Alice. And I'm just like, damn, like the emotional beats were pretty good, and Lily and Madchen did really well on that. So props to them. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to watch, but overall, at the end of the episode, it did scatter Polly's ashes. I apologize. Polly's ashes, and gave her a proper memorial service where everybody turned up, and yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking, pretty emotional, but it was a really good storyline to follow in that episode, just seeing the emotions happen. And yeah, props to Lily and Madchen for pulling off a musical episode, or you know, their musical parts. Well, oh gosh, there's lots of thoughts running in my head. This is what happens. I apologize for anybody that's new here. This is what I do. I ramble. Anyway, back to talking about this episode. Oh gosh, we gotta talk about Archie and Veronica next, because oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! So yeah, things moved forward for them as, oh, finally I can say this. They broken up, hopefully for the last time, because I swear to goodness. Oh, let me rant for a second. So I'm glad that Archie's broken up, gone their separate ways, is mature. It was mutual. They're both going separate paths, which I find ironic because in episode 8 of season 5, Betty cut off the Friends of Benefits thing because they were living like different lives and they were different people. And I'm just like, No, it was mostly because of their fears, but that's the excuse that she was putting on. But Veronica and Archie are way different in terms of what they want to do. Like Archie wants to stay in Riverdale, while Veronica wants to go out in the world. Go into the big city again, and she was losing herself when she was living with Archie because oh yeah, they wanted to move in together. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm really glad they separated. Honestly, like I've been waiting for the day, and I apologize if there's any Varchi shippers watching this. First of all, what can I do? I just don't feel the chemistry with them anymore, and I'm just glad they separated. And whatever the Varchi stuff was, whatever. I'm just glad they're separated. But overall, I heard Veronica's song. Camilla did good. Um. But yeah, it was Superboy and the Invisible Girl. And yeah, it was fine, whatever. Gosh, the dinner scene was so awkward. Oh my god. And it's just like Archie. I feel like Archie was avoiding her as well. Like the fact that he was sleeping at the station as well. Oh, jeez, I can't. I'm just glad that Varchi's broken up. So that's just my opinion. I'm glad. We can move on to bigger and better things later on, as I will talk in the promo talk, which will be shortly after I talk about Jabberfar, Rose. Rose, I tell you, yes, I have been waiting. I can't remember which episode I started, like supporting them, shipping them, but I was rooting for them since that whatever episode. I literally cannot remember, but for most of this season I've been rooting for them. Wow, oh my gosh, they got Perfect for You, and they got a part of Hey Number 3, or Hey #3 or whatever. That's so I love them so much. I'm so I can't tell you how happy I am, honestly, and I just feel like they suit each other really well. Like they help each other grow and they help each other feel better. And I'm just like, yeah, don't give them a chance. It's great, and they make each other happy. That's all I want. Like, I'm just happy. We got to meet Tabitha's parents, which is interesting, even though they didn't really support her life choices, which is terrible. But yeah, Tabitha stood her ground, and Jughead and Tabitha. Also, the conversation with Jughead and Tabitha's dad was something else. I'm just like, and he's like being realistic. I'm just like, honestly, it's just the fact that her parents didn't really support her life choices is really sad to me. But I'm glad that Tabitha stood her ground, and yeah, there you go. Also, Kevin had a good singing part this episode, good support for Betty. Oh yeah, there was a group scene at the beginning, and Archie talked to Betty for the first time in like how many episodes, and I'm just like, when are they gonna talk again? There was only that one little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, better shush. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna talk a lot next week, which I guess that's a good segue to talk about the promo, because goodness gracious, that promo was something else. So yeah, the finale is next week's, which is honestly, but yeah, the promo had some very interesting bits. We got like some bits with Tabitha and Jughead. I think there's only like one little bit. Cheryl getting burned at the stake. What's that about? What? But then again, this is Riverdale. We've seen crazy stuff like this before. So why am I surprised? I don't even know. But I was just like, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. The Pops blew up because there was a big explosion. Like the next episode focuses on the big explosion that pops, and then it affects everybody's lives in some way, and it causes people to reflect and everything. And yeah, there's a lot of things. Also, we see Veggie kissing in the trailer. I'm just like, oh, Veggie's gonna get back together. Thanks for that. Good stuff, because Veronica and Reggie have that chemistry, have that spark still. Like, ever since season 3, I was very interested to see if they would continue their relationship in some way, shape, or form in the future. And we get it, so that's cool. And there's good. I get all giddy thinking about this. The scene with Betty and Archie in the trailer. I got so many questions and theories about that. It's crazy. And I don't know if I'm going to make a separate video about that. I don't know if I'm going to make a separate video talking about my predictions, but I got a lot to say about that little part. But for now, I'm just going to say I'm intrigued. Especially with like stuff, like the writers and stuff, and, you know, them saying about it, Raz saying about, you know, Bocce, and it's going to continue, and I'm just like, okay. And they weren't lying. I don't think they're lying. I don't think they're lying when they're saying it's coming, and I'm just like, oh, are we prepared for it to come? I don't know. I should really be keeping my expectations low, but ever since I saw that little snippet of Bocce, I'm just like, oh, we're getting something anyway, so I can't even calm down. I feel like this is basically the preset of me losing my sanity. This is the beginning of me losing my sanity next week. Oh gosh, oh, I can't wait. Next week can't come soon enough. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, also Cheryl got a song, and she was talking with Penelope, about like the cult and everything. And yeah, that was good as well. Yeah, if there's anything I forgot, there will be stuff in the description as always. This episode was good. Next week can't come soon enough, though. I need to see next week's episode before I go crazy, which I think I've already gone crazy, and I'm probably going to go crazy next week. So I apologize in advance for anybody who's new here or anybody who is returning. I don't know who I'm going to be next week when I see the episode, so I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That is it. Thank you for listening and watching my crazy, rambly reactions and feelings about Riverdale. Once again, episode 18 of season 5. Next week is going to be insane. And maybe I'll do a separate video about my thoughts and feelings and predictions about episode 19, because it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a wild ride, I can tell. What is wrong with my voice? But yeah, thank you again for listening, watching. Links to my social media down below. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully next week. I really want to cover next week's episode, so hopefully next week I'll be here to talk about episode 19 of season 5, the finale of season 5. Riverdale RIP ? I'll see you guys then, hopefully. No, I really think I should, because yeah, okay. I'll see you guys then, hopefully, possibly. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Bye.